Do-do-do-do-do. Hello, boys and girls and nerds. It's time for Rebel Nerd Radio.
Because we had to separate the boys and the girls with the nerds. I mean, we have to do that.
I don't know. It seems to have worked.
Hey, I'm okay with it. We're our own special breed of people.
We are. Nerds are very special. So here we are, Rebel Nerd Radio at episode number 237. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And tonight, it is time for more shenanigans.
We like shenanigans.
Shenanigans are awesome. But this is a special time of year where we celebrate Winter Shenanigans. So this is our annual Winter Shenanigans episode. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got a couple of things that were kind of planned to talk about, but really tonight is just going to be chaos. I have no plan other than the one plan that I had to talk about. But we have Drawn to the Force coming up. We've got show and tell time. What else do we have? We've got that's about it.
But they're most likely. I mean, really, honestly, since this shenanigans episodes that we do is really in and of itself just an entire nut. But that would be a lie because I mean, technically it is like an entire session run by Nut. So
yes,
I mean it is what it is.
It is a squirrel episode. All squirrel all the time. All right. Before we jump into any discussion, let's see who we have in the chat room. We have Blue, who decided to tell us that it was 6.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you. We have Steve Spawn, a.k.a.
Hey, Steve.
Steve number 2.
Steve number 2.
We have got Brennan. Hello.
Hey, Brennan.
We have Taco Cat. Welcome back, Taco Cat.
Hey, Taco.
And Matthew dropped in and said, wanted to drop by and annoy Steve. Okay.
He said he wanted to drop by, annoy you, and he'll check back when he can.
All righty.
Okay.
Blue says,
as long as you're
it's
here.
scheduled for 6. You should be there at 6. Well, if you know us, and I know you do, we work on our own time.
When do we do things on schedule? We try to be there at 6,
time,
but we guarantee nothing. Nothing, sir. If we guaranteed things, people would be very disappointed with us. I'm just saying.
So, you had to work Sunday.
Uh-oh.
And
he's deep in thought.
Yeah. And so that kind of sucks. I guess. Did you have some weather?
I'm sorry?
Did you have some weather?
No, why?
Am I freezing up on you?
You have a couple times, but
You've been freezing up on me.
Have I really?
Yeah. But I have not froze up. That's weird.
You see, you froze up to me, so I don't know what's going on.
That is very odd.
That is odd.
iPad.
Could be.
But what I had said was you had to work Sunday.
Yes.
And
yes.
That was a little disappointing for a reason.
Yes.
But,
yes. Yes, we were supposed. Yes, I was actually. Yes, I was. So I was supposed to be here. Sorry, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Anyway, Yeah. So Sunday was supposed to be our Shadows of the Sun, a new episode of Shadows of the Sun, the second episode. Unfortunately, I was detained at work, which is actually trying to call me right now. So I might have to break away for just a second to call them back and find out what's going on.
Tell
But
them to get bent.
yeah. But unfortunately, like I said, I was detained at work. I was not able to make it, which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to the conflict between myself and the resistance or separatist confused Wookiee. So I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to make it. Yeah, but yeah, that was actually, it was kind of nice because normally, actually, Steve, you asked me about my weekend or asked me about what I did this week, which is kind of nice because actually I did not have a whole lot of things going on this weekend, which was great. I actually got a chance to rotate my tires. I changed the oil in my truck, did a bunch of maintenance on my truck that I needed to get done. And we did not have a huge number of things planned this weekend. So it was actually kind of nice until work decides to call.
Wow.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Blows.
Yeah. So
Sucky.
it was supposed to be a nice, easy do nothing weekend, and unfortunately it turned out to be I had to work a little bit, which I mean, obviously it's overtime, so it's nice, it gets a little extra cash right before Christmas. But unfortunately I wasn't able to make it to the session, so that kind of sucked when it comes to that.
Yeah, that did kind of suck, and I had to rearrange some things. But otherwise, it was a pretty fun session, I thought. Like I was saying before we went live, it went a little quicker than normal. For the most part, I think it was because we were down a man.
Yeah.
And I had to rearrange some of the script and whatnot, and I'll have to rewrite it into another episode. Because it's still going to happen. It has to happen.
Right.
But we did our thing. And hey, Joy, how's it going?
Hey, Joy. Steve, I keep going. I got to step away for just a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay. But yeah, we went ahead and did it. But yeah, so what else did I do this weekend? I went to the theater. What day was that? I think it was Saturday. Now I don't remember. Pretty sure it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I went and saw, finally, the new Running Man movie. And I liked that quite a bit. No, it was pretty good. That was Saturday. And
you said Running Man?
Yeah.
How was it? How was the movie?
I really liked it.
Now, did you
see it? What's that?
Did you see the Schwarzenegger original?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll ask another question here in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. So, interested. So, if anybody has not seen the movie The Running Man, hey Tina, what's up?
Hey Tina.
The new Running Man. Whoever's not seen the new one, this is a spoiler, but
plug your ears. Plug your ears.
Yeah. So there is a callback, sort of, to the 1987 version.
Nice.
Because the currency that they use in the new Running Man has Arnold's face on it. So
nice.
It was so funny. I did really like that.
I was going to say that was the question I was going to ask you: is how does it compare to the? I mean, is it anything like the '87 version, or is it nothing like it?
So this is what I will say. Have you ever read the book The Running Man?
No. Obviously
Stephen
not.
King
No.
book? Okay.
No.
It is a lot closer to the book
Okay.
than the original was.
Okay. Was the 87 version even shooting for the book?
I mean, there was a game show. It takes place in the future.
There was this game show where people were dying.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, the whole thing about Arnold's character being there's the same name. They got the name right. But the whole thing, now keep in mind that I am basing this off of what I remember about the book.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Ben Richards was not a cop.
In the 87 movie?
No, in the 87 movie, he was a disgraced cop.
Sort of.
Right. In the book, he was not a disgraced cop. So they got the background of the Ben Richardson character correct in the new one.
Oh, okay.
Overall, I think it was a more faithful adaptation to the book.
Okay.
Overall, I liked this one better. But I still liked the 87 one.
I don't know if you remember, and I don't know if I discussed it. I think I did on the show once, but I told you about that joke or that meme that I saw where the guy goes to the theater and he sees the Back to the Future 40th anniversary, and then he sees Running Man, and then he sees Predator Badlands.
Yeah, you told me about that.
And then he goes, "What decade is this?"
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
And then Sunday was just, wait a minute. There was something else I did on Saturday. I recorded another episode of The Devil's Den with Spencer.
Nice.
That one is still on the Patreon. So you won't be able to see that on the YouTube until I decide to put it on there. It'll be a while before I put it on. It'll probably be about a week or two. So it is an early access for patrons. So if you're a patron, you can watch it on there. We did an episode about Daredevil #1 from April 1964, the first appearance of Daredevil. And it was a pretty good discussion. I liked it. It was fun. We had a good time. Yeah, Tina, I definitely liked that part. I am not a big Michael Cera fan, but yeah, it was pretty good. That scene was really good. But yeah, so that was Saturday, and then Sunday, of course, the only thing I really did was the RPG. So speaking of the RPG, I have something that I want to show you all.
Ooh.
I have finished writing the opening crawl for session 3.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to show it to you now.
Okay, people, I haven't even seen this yet, so.
No, nobody's seen this. I just finished this like 20 minutes ago.
And I honestly, I have to play catch up on this next third episode because obviously I wasn't able to make it for the second episode.
Did you read the notes that I sent over to you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you're caught up.
I'm caught up. No, sort of.
Like, there's things that happen that obviously I can't put in a recap. But yeah, session 3 is going to be fun.
Okay.
So here we go. Here is the opening crawl for session 3. All right. So that was a recap slash. That's usually how I do my opening crawls. I kind of recap, but also kind of give a hint to what's about to happen. So
it's just too bad. It's just too bad we can't use the Star Wars theme. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I went around and I found royalty-free music that fit what I was trying to do.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so this one, I gotta say, I have, I'm really looking forward to this session because it's something that, like, originally some of the stuff that's going to happen in this one wasn't going to happen until session 4, but I'm like so excited for it that I'm like, no, we need to do it. We need to do it. I'm bursting at the seams for this stuff to happen.
He can't wait to torture the other 4 people on the ship, is what he's saying.
What's that?
He said he can't wait to torture the 4 people on the ship, is what he's saying.
Just because I'm jumping the gun on something doesn't mean that I don't. I mean,
we're already having trouble getting along. I mean, at least some of us are. Yeah. Some of us are having trouble getting along. And now you're going to have more trouble.
Oh no! Trust me, you guys are still having trouble getting along.
Oh, I have no doubt.
But which makes it a little fun. Anyway, yeah, this one's gonna be a lot really exciting, and I still have quite a bit to. I have quite a bit in my notes that I'm not out of ideas for this campaign. This campaign, like I said ahead of time, before we even started the campaign, I don't really see an end to this because I've got so much that we've just scratched the surface.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because it could potentially be the Simpsons of Rebel Nerd Radio campaigns.
It could. Now, in the notes that I sent over to you, did you see the hint or the callback to something?
I did, but I can't remember specifically what it was.
Okay. If you look at your Discord, it was in bullet point number 6.
Okay.
But yeah, it's yeah, it was a fun campaign or session. But 3. Hopefully you won't have to work.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I did catch that, and then I just was like, oh, okay.
yeah. But yeah, session 3. Hopefully you won't have to work. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I've got a surprise in store for you. I think you're all going to enjoy it.
Is it bad that I'm worried?
I don't think you should be worried. I mean, you should be worried in general, but the surprise isn't something to be worried about. Now, with that in mind, so that's
he says not worry about it. He says don't worry about it.
This Sunday,
I'm worried.
Unless everybody wants to do it this Sunday. If you guys want to do it this Sunday, I'm all good with it. I'll talk to you guys in the Discord about that. Yeah. But the plan is the Sunday after. But I'm going to play another promo here in a couple of minutes. Actually, let me just go ahead and do it.
Hey, why not?
If you guys are interested in tabletop role-playing games, I have mentioned on the show before a group of guys, girls, whatever, nerds, called the Tabletop Lounge. It's a TTRPG group. And they have an announcement about an upcoming RPG. And if I could get this damn thing to play, here we go.
Howdy, folks. This is DJ Holiday, and welcome back to the greatest damn radio station in the wasteland, Bone Star Radio. Now, today's going to be warm. just like every day. Winds from the east are going to be cooking our asses, but things should cool down after that as we get into the later months, if we survive. Anyway, in the news, the Brotherhood of Steel is still down south coming up with troops. If you got a death wish, mosey on that way. Or you could delay your untimely demise and support our local heroes, the Lone Star Rangers. Woo! Be better for your health. Now, before I get you back to the music, I got a bit of fan mail here at the station. It's a bloody head with the message, keep our names out your mouth. Now, I've got a decent wager as to who sent me this. Those my boys down south. And let me tell you, folks, if you've got an issue with what I say about you or your kid on this here radio show, you can come out here with iron and let Dad do the fucking talking. Whoops. Now, this here's one of our favorite songs here at the station. Don't get caught dead out there, folks. This has been DJ Holiday.
All right, I have a little script I need to read. Step into the irradiated ruins of Fallout Lone Star, the next ongoing campaign in the Tabletop Lounge. It is centuries after a nuclear war destroyed the landscape, and the group will be tasked with surviving a desolate wasteland while battling mutants, raiders, and a sordid cast of original characters, all vying for supremacy. Fallout Lone Star. Interested in joining the cast? Ask how in the Tabletop Lounge Discord. And I've got a link here. If you want to write that down, that is the link to the Tabletop Lounge Discord. And I will also have it in the show description for you. So they're going to be doing a Fallout tabletop role-playing game campaign. Blue will be running it. And it will take place, as the name suggests, in the Lone Star area of the United States.
Futuristic gunfighter type stuff.
Now, if you've ever played the Fallout video game, yes, there is a tabletop RPG based on it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, if you're interested in checking that out, go to that link and find out how you too can be a part of Fallout Lone Star. And now, take it away.
He doesn't give me any warning. He just says, hey, you do the promo for the social media. Anyway.
And go.
And go. And go. Oh, bio.link forward. Anyway. Yeah, enough of that nonsense. Bio.link /Rebel Nerd Radio is where you will find all of the links to our social media pages. If you would like to contact us about questions about the show, questions about collecting, questions about indie music, questions about anything related to Star Wars, where they're more than happy to answer questions. We are more than happy to get in contact and say hi and that sort of thing. You will find links to our Instagram. You will find links to our Facebook. You will find links to X, I believe, is on there. X or Twitter, depending on what you call it, or Twix, as we call it.
Twitter.
I still call it Twix. But you will find links to all of our social media pages on there, including our Discord. And as I always say, it sounds like a broken record, but you will find links to our Discord. We have a great community of people over there, a good bunch of folks that have daily conversations. We talk about all kinds of topics. We talk about Star Wars, but we also talk about a lot of other things that we're interested in, TV shows, movies, promoting your own stuff that you might be doing on social media or on YouTube if you have your own shows, if you have your own stuff that you like to do. We talk about pets. We talk about all kinds of stuff. The only thing I don't think we have a link to is food, because that just makes us hungry.
No, there is a food channel.
There is a food chain. Oh God, it's a good thing I'm not on it because it would make me hungry.
People don't talk about it all. I mean, people don't get on that channel very often. In fact, the last post on that channel was about Thanksgiving.
Hey, you know what? If you people want to throw out recipes, I can throw out recipes every so often, for stuff that you cook. But anyway, if you have not joined our Discord and you're new to the channel, or you haven't got a chance to yet, I highly recommend you join our Discord because, like I said, it's a great bunch of people, just good folks. Everybody you find in the chat is there, and they're just a good bunch of folks to talk to. And the toxicity and the crap that you find online doesn't exist there because Steve and myself monitor it pretty good, and we keep a pretty good eye on it, and we don't allow that kind of stuff in there. And if you have opinions or you have subjects that you want to talk about, as long as you're respectful and you keep it decent with everybody that's having the conversation and respect their opinion as long as you're as well as your own.
No religion, no politics.
Yeah, we don't talk about religion. We don't talk about politics. There are plenty of places to find that stuff if you actually want to talk about it. And it's not going to be in our Discord, and we're not going to talk about that on the show either, just so you know. But yeah, like I said, all the people you find in our chat, all the people that you talk to, you will find most of them in our Discord. And like I said, great group of people and just a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun, make jokes. Steve gets a lot of crap from Matthew about ET, and it's all kinds of fun.
I say one time that I didn't care for the movie.
And it
I didn't hate it.
Never stops.
Just wasn't my thing.
Sorry, people. I have my boss on my own text thread, and he every once in a while will send me a weird random message, and he sent me a weird random message. So, I get
He's
to
not
give him
sending me
crap
Richard pics, is he?
Sorry, I'll respond to that in a second. No, he's not sending me weird pics. He just he fat fingers me and sends me weird text messages every so often that like he's sending to some like his girlfriend or something like that. And I'll get this weird text message every so often. And I'm not going to tell you what the text messages are, but it's just like, dude, I don't think you meant to send that to me. And then when I get there in the morning, he's my boss, but I get to give him crap because he sends me messages that you should not be sending to one of your subordinates. So I get to give him a bunch of crap. It's kind of fun. It's a neat little thing between him and I. But anyway, what were we talking about? Where was I? Squirrel. The whole goddamn show's a squirrel. Anyway.
Discord.
Yes. So yes, if you're not a part of our Discord, please join our Discord. I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's a great group of people. You'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of people to talk to, and you get a bright good morning from everybody in the Discord. It's a lot of fun. It's a good. You just, if you're not a part of it, I highly recommend it. Also, on our bio.link/Rebel Nerd Radio, you will find links to our Patreon page. We have some great folks in our Patreon page. We have some good things coming to them. I actually kind of got a little bit of an update for them. I got one of the pieces I needed for the next phase in the stuff that I'm going to be sending to our Patreons. So that's all coming together good. As soon as I get that set up, I will start doing what I need to do to get those sent out. It's a new thing for me. I'm hoping next week I will have everything assembled and I will have pictures for Steve so he can throw it up here so you folks can finally see what it is that I've been working on. But I've been waiting on the final pieces to the puzzle. And as soon as that happens, like I said, you folks will get to see everything for us. It'll be part of our Show Me Your Thingy thing. And as Steve flashed across the thing there, you will also be getting stickers as soon as I can nudge Steve into sending them out.
I will get to it. Hopefully this weekend, actually.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. We need to we got stickers that we're going to be sending out to our Patreons. And then as soon as I get my setup done, you guys will be getting stuff from me as well. And that kind of thing. So if you're not a part of our Patreon is $2 a month. Really, honestly, the only thing it does is it helps us pay the StreamYard bill, so that way we can continue to bring you more quality content. Because honestly, we tried a different streaming service and it did not work out well. So
Quality content.
yeah. So yeah. Anyway, we can keep streaming and we can keep coming to you folks. And like I said, it's a better streaming service. And really, it kind of, like I said, it kind of helps us keep the lights on. So if you are so inclined, we have a great group of people that are part of our Patreon channel. You get exclusive content like our old Star Wars RPG, which is the Twilight of Vakantha series. You'll get exclusive access to that. You get exclusive access to our first half of the Cyberpunk 2077 role-playing game that we are doing, which the Twilight of Vakantha series was a series that Steve GM'd and I was a part of as a pilot. And the 2077 series is actually a part that me and okay, so fine. I was a spice addict, and I'm proud of it. And our 2077 series, actually, me and Steve were both players in that, and it was GM'd by Blue. And now you will get exclusive access, or you will get early access to our Shadows of the Sun. You will get early access.
I have not yet decided if I'm going to put that on YouTube or not. The first episode is on YouTube.
First episode, yeah. So the first episode is basically a teaser.
I have not made up my mind if that's going to be exclusive or early access. It's going to be one of them.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
So it may or may not be exclusive to our Patreon. So if you would like to see more of that, if you haven't got a chance to check it out on YouTube, please go over to YouTube and check out our Shadows of the Sun series that we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun, and as Steve said, it's going to carry on for a long time. So it's going to be an RPG that's going to have a really good story that's going to carry on for quite a bit. And basically, our motley crew of 4 players is going to be a group of pirates who don't necessarily work for anybody, who don't necessarily have a loyalty towards anyone in particular, other than the Wookiee, who has a separatist loyalty. But that's beyond the point.
He's loyal to money.
He's loyal to money, which is my character as well. He's loyal to money. So basically, we're just opportunists, pirates, that kind of thing. And it's going to turn out to be interesting, I think, because there's a lot of different ideas going on there and a lot of different ideologies. And but basically, we're all about destruction and money, so it's going to be kind of fun. But you'll, like I said, you will get at the very least you'll get early access to that. But you'll also get early access to things like the Devil's Den, which is the Daredevil series that Steve and Spencer do. You will also get early access to the Batcave, which is something that Steve and his son Blue do about Batman. If you haven't not got a chance to go check those out, I highly recommend them. Go check them out.
Kryptonian Chronicles.
Give them a look. And you also get one that myself, Steve, and Dave do, which we need to record another episode for, which is the Kryptonian Chronicles, which deals with Superman and everything Superman. So a lot of fun. It's a lot of good conversations because me and Steve usually have like things that we usually agree on. But when me, Steve, and Dave get together, our opinions may vary. And it's kind of funny because, like I said, I already got called psychotic because I didn't have the same opinion as Dave, and it was a lot of fun. So it was a good time. It really was. It was a good time. But it's interesting to hear the different points from 3 different people about how they see things like the new Superman movie, for instance, that came out just a little while ago. And I don't know online how much validity there is to it, but there's actually a new Supergirl movie that's going to be dropping a trailer here soon. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I've heard it's going to be sometime this week or next.
I've heard tomorrow.
I've heard
Thursday. I heard Thursday.
I've heard different things. I've heard Thursday. I've heard during the Avatar Fire and Ash. When you go to watch the movie, there will actually be a trailer for Supergirl. We actually did a review of Supergirl and of Woman of Tomorrow, which is a great review if you guys get a chance to go watch it, which is actually what the next movie in that James Gunn series of DC/Superman is going to be about, is actually going to be about Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. So if you get a chance, Go over and check that out. It's early to Patreons who are part of our Patreon channel.
Oh,
And
that one's already on YouTube.
I thought you put
already
that on YouTube. Okay, yeah, it's early access. Sorry, excuse me. It's early access for Patreons, and then it goes on YouTube a couple weeks later, I think.
Yeah.
So
we did that one a while back. We're due to do another Kryptonian Chronicles, and
we are definitely due to. And if the trailer does drop, I think we definitely need to do a quick session on the actual trailer, because I think it would be cool to see compared to what we've already seen from the comic book as far as how the trailer and what it'll be interesting to see. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Also, Steve knows more about this. So as far as our social media is concerned, is if some of you haven't heard, our last episode we premiered that we were actually part of a new collective of channels, the Shenanigans Collective, which is a group of Star Wars gaming, all kinds of channels that have to do with comic books, or a couple channels that have to do with comic books. And we're hoping more channels to come to be a part of the Shenanigans Collective that Steve has put together. And I'll let Steve talk about that more because he knows more about it. So, yeah. Steve.
So there's the link where this is the link where you can find all of the members of the collective. It is linktr.ee. I don't know why they do it like that. /Shenanigans Collective. And I'm not sure if JD is aware of this or not, but we actually do have 2 new creative outlets that are part of the collective.
I am not.
We have Nick Flicks, which is a movie, not necessarily just reviews, but a lot of movie reviews, a podcast. And that's Nick Flicks. And then there is also Nick and Phil at the Movies, so another movie related podcast. So outside of Rebel Nerd Radio, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are a total of 7 creative outlets on the Shenanigans Collective. And that's where that link right there is where you can go and find all of them. And I'm sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy. But we are all in this to promote each other. And yeah. So
there's
one
a
other thing. Oh, go ahead.
No. There's a good group of people on there. If you guys get a chance, click on that link and check them out. There's a good group of guys and good group of people that do a bunch of different types of podcasts. They do everything from gaming to comic books to, like you said, people at the movies and stuff like that. So really go to that link, check them out, give them a like. If you can, give them a subscribe if you're not already bogged down with a bunch of subscribes. But check them out and really kind of give them a once over, because they really are a good group of people. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So one other thing we would like to mention: if you are a patron, you get your name called out on this live stream. So with that in mind, I want to give a big thank you to all of our wonderful patrons. We have Dave Brown, Kelly and Chris Olson, Justin Hensley, Charlie Kirby, Chantel Gonzalez, Brennan, Brian, Steve Spawn, Matthew, Taco Cat, Paul, and our 2 newest patrons, Smirking Bear and Adam. So we are now up to, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 patrons.
Mm-hmm.
And we thank you
That's
all,
awesome.
because without you, we'd have to pay for this ourselves.
We still kind of do. And if we wanted to be on the cheap side of it, we could do the other streaming service that's like crap. So
Yeah, that was crap.
that was crap.
I
Yeah,
also thought about going the free route with like an OBS or something like that, but I played around with it and I really don't like how it works. So StreamYard it is. All right. And that brings us to Drive to the Force.
We should really try to figure out how to do that not in the same voice that we do Show Me Your Thingy. So we should do like the deep, like try to draw the bass on it. Drawn to the Force.
We could. So this week,
anyway,
tomorrow. So if you're new here, this is a segment where we talk about Star Wars related comics that are being released this week. So these are comics that will be released tomorrow, Wednesday, December 10th. Wait, am I right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And we do have more than one. We actually have 3 that are coming out tomorrow. The first one is Han Solo, Hunt for the Falcon, number 4. This one is written by Rodney Barnes and drawn by Ramon Rosanas. And got a couple of variant covers here. Yeah, I guess these are all right. Well, are you gonna?
Maybe.
So in this issue, Han and Chewie are in a prison of Unkar Plutz making. I think I'm caught up with this. Yeah, I'm caught up with this. So yeah, I'll be picking this one up, finishing that series. The next one coming out tomorrow is Tales from the Nightlands, number 3, coming from Dark Horse Comics. I haven't read any of these. It's written by Kevin Scott, who is actually a quite wonderful Star Wars author. Doesn't look like there's any variant covers. I don't know if Dark Horse does variant covers. I don't think they do. But yeah, so let's see what this says. As the First Order spreads fear across the galaxy, Leia, Rey, Chewie, and Finn rush to deliver aid to a Twi'lek colony. Upon arriving, they find something much worse than stormtroopers, the terrifying Nightlander. So I guess this is kind of almost like a horror-themed story. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't been reading that one. Tina, I don't think we've got a new one coming out this week. She wants to know where the half-naked Kylo Ren comic book is. Yeah, there is not one coming out this week.
You know, we don't determine that, right? You know, we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, we don't determine when these things come out.
Yeah, we can't do anything about that.
But if you are interested, the next issue comes out. Next issue of Legacy of Vader comes out on January 14th.
Damn.
Okay, so the third comic book, Star Wars comic book coming out tomorrow is called Hyperspace Stories Codebreaker number 4. This one is written by Ethan Sachs and drawn by Mark Yarza. I think I read the first 2, but I am not caught up on this. Welcome to the chat, Kaiju Frequencies.
Hey,
And if
welcome.
your screen name there is hiding who you actually are, and I don't know who you are, I apologize. But I don't
We
remember
did
ever
have
seeing
we did.
Kaiju frequency on here.
Yeah, don't
But yeah,
forget.
so
Don't
this
forget.
is say again.
Oh, I was gonna say, YouTube did something weird where people's names kind of changed. So
I
if
know YouTube has been
yeah, it's been
weird
weird
on
lately. So
that.
it changed people's names. So if you're somebody who was here before and you've been here before and it changed your name for some reason, you might let us know because
I'm not
for some,
and I'm not
if
sure
you're
what
new,
username
hey,
they're using because Tina, for instance, is showing up as Tina
oh,
is showing
Joy,
up as
Kaiju Freak.
Tina-BN8NL. Oh,
Yep,
it's
it's
Joy.
Joy. It's Joy. Oh, okay.
Well, what happened to your other username? Are you did you change your username? That's weird. Anyway, um, yeah, Hyperspace Stories Codebreaker number 4. It
Yeah, we agree, Tina.
Yeah, probably takes place between or takes place before Force Awakens.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Cool.
Again, not caught up on this one. Like I said, I think I read at least the first issue. I don't know if I read the second issue, but it's not one I've been keeping up on. But there you have it. Those are your Star Wars comics for the week. So get out to your local comic book shop and hunt them down. Joy is using a new account.
New account. Okay.
I think
At least we know who it is.
that username comes from a podcast that she is planning to do that I'm looking quite forward to. She's going to be doing she's been talking about it in the Discord.
Is this the one about Godzilla?
A Godzilla themed.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good, Joy. We'll look forward to that, Joy.
Yeah, that's going to be
for
fun.
sure.
Looking forward to that.
And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when I see kaiju, I think of Pacific Rim. So I'm a Pacific Rim fan. I love Pacific Rim.
I saw the first one.
I saw both of them. I actually liked, for the most part, I liked both of them. I thought they were really good.
I don't think I've seen the second one.
Yeah, people said the second one it wasn't so good. I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. I would like to see some type of series or more movies come out about it. But who knows?
Yeah.
Or at least a video game. That would be freaking cool.
All right, folks, you know what time it is. It's time for us to show our thingies. Team. Gonna show our thingies.
I blame the chat. I'm just saying, I blame the chat.
So
you guys are great.
All I have to show, I don't have anything. I will show. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, I'm going to show you something that arrived at my house Friday, and it took me some time to figure out where the hell this came from. Because it came from Amazon, didn't have a gift card or anything like that. And I'm like, I didn't order anything from me. So I asked around the house, did you guys get this? Did you guys order this for me? I ended up calling my niece, and I was like, what the hell, man? What? Turns out it was Matthew that sent it to me.
I had this happen to me the other day. I actually had a charge because I pay attention to like my PayPal, my Venmo, my bank accounts, just because cyber, identity theft is such rampant these days. I try to keep an eye on all of my accounts and everything to make sure there's nothing coming out that shouldn't be. And my PayPal showed, because I have my Hasbro Pulse linked to my PayPal and everything comes out of there. I did the same thing. I had somebody that it said I had a PayPal charge, and I'm like, what the hell did I order? I have no idea what I ordered. And it gave me an amount, and I'm like, I think this might be fraud. And I was looking at my PayPal, and I'm looking at my PayPal, my Hasbro Pulse account. I'm going, I don't know what the hell I ordered. What's going on? And I just kept looking, and I'm like, oh, it was actually something that I ordered that was lumped in with like 3 other things. and I didn't realize it. So I was about ready to call in fraud because I thought it was something that somebody had ordered and it wasn't mine. And it turns out it was actually something I ordered, but I ordered it with 3 other things and it was being sent individually. And I was like, okay, all right, now I got it.
Yeah, no, this was not something that I ordered because I don't have money. What am I going to order? But no, it turns out that it was something that one of our patrons, Matt, had ordered. And
The same guy that gives you crap
bag,
about. Let's just be clear, people. It's the same guy that gives him crap about
it's a bag of otter poo.
Otter poo.
So I looked it up. It's actually, I haven't opened it.
Okay.
I looked it up. It's actually candy. So I can't eat it, and I don't plan on opening it because why would I? But yeah, thank you, Matt, for the otter poo.
Otter poo. That's
the
awesome.
only other thing I had is I've got my Life Day Advent calendar to finish up, or not finish up, but continue.
Nice.
So what do you have?
Actually, so if you folks have been paying attention to our last couple sessions, I bought the mini lightsaber advent calendar, I guess, from the Disney store, and this is session 3, so this is the final 4 of that session. So I will start with box 9, and let's see, what did I get here? Let's see. So ooh, yeah, here we go. Kylo Ren. I got the Kylo Ren lightsaber. That's pretty cool.
Matt's favorite.
Matt's ultimate favorite. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, these are, like I said, these came from the Disney store. They're in these little containers and stuff. And they have on the back of them, you'll actually have just a little bit of information on the lightsaber itself. But these really are just miniature versions of lightsabers, which is probably my most favorite thing in Star Wars. So yeah, there's that. So that's number 9. And we'll open number 10. If I can get into it. Holy crap. If I can get into it. Jesus Christ. Like hard to get into the boxes. Oh, that's cool. The last one was Kylo Ren. This one is Ben Solo. So there's Ben Solo's lightsaber.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, which is cool. That's cool. I mean, you know what? And honestly, I hate to admit this, but that's probably one of the few lightsabers I don't own. Is I do not own Ben Solo's lightsaber. I have the Kylo Ren lightsaber, but I do not have Ben Solo's lightsaber. So that's kind of cool. So now I have a miniature version of it. And let's see, box number 11. Oh, cool. Man, I'm doing the sequel trilogy thing today. Princess Leia's lightsaber.
Very nice.
From the sequel trilogy. For those of you who don't know. I like this one. I actually own a full-size version of it, which is right up here, from Galaxy's Edge. It's really a cool lightsaber. It's really neat. I think they did a real good job on her lightsaber. It's really cool. If you haven't had a chance to check it out in detail, I highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. And last but not least, this will be the last in the series, of course. So this will be the last one you guys get to see.
Oh, no.
No. Then I have to show you more stuff that I have. Oh, yeah. This is, here we go. Oh, my God. This was 100% a sequel trilogy version of it. This is actually Rey's lightsaber.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, from The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, and which I have a version of it up here as well from Galaxy's Edge. So I have that up there. Yeah, and there's the. I actually like the fact that they did hers in yellow. That's kind of cool.
I think if I collected lightsabers, I would get that one.
Yeah, it's cool. And you know what? The only thing that I will say this from a collector standpoint, this is the one thing that I will say about them. This one that like I said, the one that I have is the is the Galaxy's Edge version of them. The only thing I wish I'd have changed about this one is I wish I'd have actually bought the Black Series version of this, because the reason for it is because this particular lightsaber, when you ignite it, there's actually a switch, and if I can find it, I'll show you guys. Okay, so inside the actual leather grip on this lightsaber, there is there's a switch right here that you toggle instead of actually flipping this part of it. So that's the difference between the Galaxy's Edge version of this and the Black Series version. Is when you get the Black Series version, you actually twist this thing back and forth in order to ignite the lightsaber, where this one is on a switch. And I wish they'd have done it on that part, because I think that would have been more authentic. But the cool part is that the Galaxy's Edge version actually has a belt clip that comes with it. So, I mean, it's a hefty lightsaber. But now I have the original, and now I have the miniature version of it, which is cool.
Very cute.
So hopefully I can here. You guys might see. Okay, hopefully, there we go. Okay,
So
I got that done without breaking anything.
Kaiju is a copyright safe term. Godzilla, not so much. Okay, that's a good reason for using kaiju.
That's a good reason.
You know what else is not a copyright safe term?
Shit.
I won't say it because I'm not allowed to.
Oh. Sorry, I said shit. I thought you were.
No.
I thought you were gonna say shit. But yeah. The other thing too is again, I've showed this before, but these actually all link up together. They actually have little things that allow them to link up. So each one of these links together. And now that I have all of them together, I'll probably post it on the Discord, but I'll put all of them together so everybody can see them. And yeah. So yeah.
What else do you have to do, Spencer?
What?
You don't have anything else going on.
He acts like he doesn't want to talk to us.
Acts like he doesn't want to hang out with us. So
he acts like he doesn't want to be part of the shenanigans.
If you're new, this is the Star Wars The Life Day pop-up book and advent calendar. And it is definitely a pop-up because we got this big-ass tree. And the idea is as you open these, so far, they have all been ornaments that go on this thing. So I haven't been putting them on there. I think I should start, actually. I just got to figure out where to put the freaking thing and have it open all the time.
Oh, Spencer says he also has D&D in him, so he might stick around for long.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't remember how many of these I did last time. You know what? I only did up to the day we were.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot to do today.
Okay.
What is today? Today is the 9th. Okay. So where did I leave off? 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 is an R2 with a scarf.
Oh, nice.
R2 with a scarf. Get in there. Oh man, now it won't go back in. Okay, no, there we go. What comes after 3? 4. Okay. So 4 is nice. Is Qui-Gon and
Obi-Wan.
Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. So that was 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to put these on the tree because they won't go back in their damn holes. Okay, so 5 is, it's Wookiees.
Celebrating Life Day. That's awesome.
Celebrating Life Day. Okay, so 5, 6 is Yoda with It's supposed to be a Santa hat? I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, I'd say it's a Santa hat.
Yeah. So that's cool. What else we got? So that was 6. Get in there. What the heck, man? Okay. 7. 7 is more Wookiees.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and yeah, that one doesn't want to go back in either. Okay. 8. Ooh. That one's cool. Why is it upside down? What? Do they want me to hang it upside down? Stormtrooper.
Somebody screwed up.
And today is the 9th, so So we finish up today, the 9th, with Darth Vader in a Santa hat. And you know what? I'm going to do one more just because I can.
Just because. Just because.
Because it's almost the 10th. It's almost the 10th.
It's a shenanigans episode. Why not?
I have no idea who this is.
Oh, that's Old Republic.
Okay.
Stellan Geos from the Old Republic. I have his lightsaber.
Who?
Stellan Geos.
Oh, okay.
From the Old Republic, or from the High Republic.
High Republic. Okay.
It's from the High Republic. Yeah. Like I said, I have that lightsaber in the other room. That's the only reason I know who that is.
You have a High Republic lightsaber?
I do.
Huh.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I have that specific lightsaber, and I actually have that lightsaber before Galaxy's Edge bought it. So I actually got it from a third party one. It's one of those Profi Pixel lightsabers. So pretty darn cool.
All right, so we are done showing our thingies. Sweet. Oh, you know what? We just got another subscriber on YouTube.
Sweet.
Nice. We are now up to 332.
Nice. If you folks haven't had a chance and you are listening to us for the first time, we have a lot of people who watch the shows. We get a lot of numbers. We don't those numbers aren't necessarily translate into likes. And I know you guys hear this a lot on YouTube, but we really would appreciate it if you guys would like, if you could, if it's not going to bog down your YouTube algorithm. We would appreciate a subscribe to our channel. We really do appreciate it. So yeah, like and subscribe so that way we can get a lot of channels all over YouTube. And I'm guilty of it too. You watch a lot of YouTube channels, you don't necessarily subscribe to their channels. It does help them a lot. It does help them the algorithm to get them suggested more. So we do appreciate it if you guys would do that. That would be great. And if you can throw a comment in the comments after we're done.
Yes, Joy, exactly. If you have 2 accounts, subscribe with both.
Yes, we do appreciate that too.
See, as far as YouTube goes, what I am guilty of is subscribing to a lot of shows, but not watching them all.
I'm guilty of that too. I subscribe to ones that show up like every so often, and then I'll like, what the hell? Did I subscribe to this? And I actually did, and I'm going, what the hell is this? So yeah.
But yeah, if you are like me and just subscribe to a bunch of stuff and don't watch it, do that for us. We'll take the free subscribe.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we really do appreciate it. We do appreciate the subscribers. We're actually hoping to get to the point where we can get enough subscribers where Patreon won't be necessary. We really do appreciate our Patreons. We really do. But if we can get to the point where we get enough subscribers that Patreon won't be necessary, that would be awesome. But we do appreciate the likes. We do appreciate the views. We appreciate everybody who gets a chance to come in and talk to us and that kind of stuff. And we just, yeah, like anybody else, we'd love it if you would subscribe and like the content.
Man, we took up quite a good chunk of the show just jibber jabbering.
It's shenanigans. We're allowed to do that.
That's right. And it is time for some winter shenanigans. So one of the things that I mentioned to JD and some of you that we're going to talk about tonight is our favorite animated Christmas movies. So,
I actually have before we get into that too much. Well, I'll let you get into it, but then I have two things I want to say about that.
So I had a stipulation that I did not share with JD, but this is a stipulation just for my own list. I did not include any Muppet movies because those are technically not animated; those are puppets. So I did not include those.
Muppets specifically, or anything that was like could be Muppet related.
What do you mean? Give me an example.
I mean, like some of them were like, okay, so I'll give you an example. One of the ones in mind was, it's not Muppets, but it's like stop motion animation.
That's still animation.
Okay, all right.
That's still animation. Muppets are not animated. Nobody drew them.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
well, technically, one of mine technically did not get drawn. It was stop motion animation. So that's why I'm like, okay, what are we doing here?
But no, we are talking animated.
Right.
So,
and something else too is that this is kind of off the two things that I want to talk about, but for those of you who are in the chat, either on YouTube or Facebook, who are watching right now, put yours in the chat. We want to hear about what your favorite ones as kids or now, what your favorite animated Christmas movies are. We want to hear about it. So please throw it in the chat. And if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, throw it in there. We want to hear it.
Yeah. We want to hear from you. If you are watching this on the replay, throw your favorites in the comments.
Yes.
On YouTube.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I did rank mine.
Okay. I did too.
So I'm going to go backwards from 5 to 1.
Okay.
Tina has a good one. Oh my gosh, I didn't even put that one on my list.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you, sir?
How did I forget that one?
What is wrong with you, sir?
Okay, I'm going to consider that
a bonus one.
An honorable mention, which actually should have been. Man, how did I forget that one? That totally would have redone my list. Okay.
Tina, thank you for pointing out that Steve completely failed.
Thank you for pointing out that I'm an idiot and can't. How did I forget Charlie
He failed at his assignment.
How the hell did I forget Charlie Brown Christmas?
Dude.
Good God.
How did you do?
So this list is, I'll tell you what, why don't you do your number 5 while I try to redo my list?
Oh, God. Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay. So I have to say that Steve gave me this assignment and he failed it. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I didn't fail the assignment. I just forgot about one of them.
Okay. So my number 5 I put down was the original Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
I love that. The fact that they put that song into a show that you got to watch every Christmas, I thought that was great. And when I was a kid, I loved the fact that you could build a snowman, and there was a potential that let me back up for just a second. Now you know my number 5, so I'm going to back up for just a second. I went off of. I'll say this. The number 1. We talked about this kind of a little bit already, is that one of the movies that I put in my list is actually stop motion animation kind of thing. So it's not like cartoon, but it is animation. And the other thing is that I actually had to channel JD's, and I'm speaking about myself in third person. I know it's weird. I had to channel JD's childhood as far as the movies that when we were coming up for Christmas, the movies that we watched and movies that or movies and TV shows and like Christmas shorts that we used to watch when I was a kid, and was like awesome because, like I said, we always used to sing Frosty the Snowman when I was a kid, but then when they made it an animated show, it was awesome. It was great. So yeah, that was my number 5. Do I need to keep talking, Steve, or have you modified your list?
I'm almost there.
Okay. So Tina says loves Frosty the Snowman. She says she watched them all every year. Awesome. Joy says Life and Adventure of Santa Claus. Awesome. That's great. Yeah. You guys throw your stuff in the chat. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's hear what.
Okay.
I want to definitely
I'm
hear
ready.
what you guys.
I've got mine fixed.
Oh, he's got his fixed. Okay, here we go.
Because not only did I have to fix it, I had to re-rank.
Oh God.
I had to re-rank. Okay. So at number 5, Brian, how's it going, man?
Hey, Brian.
At number 5 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Which one?
The animated one.
Which one?
Is there another animated one? I'm talking about the original.
Okay. All right. Good. That's okay.
I didn't know there was a second animated one.
Oh yeah, there was. Here. Hold on a second.
The Jim Carrey one does not count as animated.
No. They came out with another animated one later.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. What? Man, I can't remember when it came out though.
I'm trying to look it up right now. That one was 2018.
Yeah, I know.
2018. Benedict Cumberbatch actually played the Grinch in that movie.
I've never seen that one. No, I need to watch it.
I have not either, because to me the Jim Carrey one is Brian, as far as like non-animated ones.
See, Brian, I concur, but that's not animated, so it was excluded from the list. If we're talking about overall best Christmas movie, absolutely. Otters Jump Band Christmas. But we're talking animated only. Okay, so How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 1960-ish. 1966?
Yeah. Oh, crap. Hang on.
That is my number 5.
Hang on. We'll look at it. When did it come out? Come on. Okay. Go to your number 4. I'll look at it.
Well, see, so Tina, Die Hard would also be on my list, but that is also not animated.
It's not animated.
Batman Returns would be on there too. Also, Violent Night.
You have Violent Night. That's a horror movie, dude.
I don't care. It's a Christmas movie. And it is amazing. I'm still waiting for your number 4. I can't move on.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't have to modify my list. I'm just saying.
I had to modify a line just because I'm an idiot and totally forgot one of the best Christmas movies ever.
So my number 4 is actually Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. So my number 4 is Charlie Brown Christmas. If you read the paper back in the day, before social media, before computers, I'm aging myself. You had to read the Charlie Brown from the paper, and you read the comics back in the day, and then you saw that there was a Charlie Brown Christmas. Yeah, which I mean, honestly, too, the Halloween special is a lot of fun, but the Charlie Brown Christmas is my number 4.
Joy says Nightmare Before Christmas. That's another good one.
You see, I did not put that on my list. And the reason why I did not put that on my list, spoiler alert, is because I consider that to be more of a Halloween movie than I do a Christmas movie.
I consider it both.
I consider it Halloween because he's a Halloween character who's trying to invade Christmas and finds out that Halloween is fun and important and Christmas is Christmas. They're two different things and you can't combine the two. So yeah, I consider it like I consider it a Halloween movie. I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Brian, I think we're going to answer your question soon. And on that note, I think this is going to answer your question. My number 4 is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That is the old, I want to say 1970, maybe. Had Fred Astaire was the narrator.
Yes. I remember that one. Actually, that would be a good honorable. I forgot about that one, but that would be a good honorable mention for me.
It was a TV special.
Yeah.
But yes, that is Brian, to answer your question, that's one of those Rankin Bass productions and does satisfy the requirement for animated because it is animated.
Mm-hmm.
Those are drawings. But yeah, that was the one that's basically the origin of Santa Claus. And yeah, that one is my number 4.
Nice.
All right, number 3.
Okay. For me, this is the one that, like I said, this one for me is stop motion animation. And I put it in there as animation just simply because of, I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's considered puppeteering, but I look at it as stop motion animation. So my number 3 is actually Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that was the Rankin Bass production.
It was what?
A Rankin Bass production, same thing as whatchamacallit?
Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
Yeah. Okay. No, that was not a Rankin Bass production, but it was kind of in the same. It was kind of in the same. I think it's the same kind of animation.
Yeah.
So it counts.
I liked, when I was a kid, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was fun. I liked it. Like I said, I was channeling my inner JD child. And yeah, to me, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was a lot of fun. It was a good show.
No, that was a Rankin Bass production. It was. So it's
Okay.
It's the same production company.
Yeah. And to me it was cool because it was fun because the message of it is that just because somebody was different doesn't mean they can't be important, and it was melded into a Christmas movie. And to me that was a lot of fun because, like, back in the day when these kind of movies came out, we were watching these kind of movies as a Star Wars fan, people were like, "Oh, you're weird because you're a Star Wars fan." And I'm like, and it's kind of weird to make that transition, but it was cool to see, like, just because somebody's different or because they have an oddity or they think somebody does something is cool that everybody else doesn't mean they're not special or doesn't mean they're not important. And so it was fun. I liked the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It was a good story. It was a lot of fun, and yeah.
Definitely. We'll be talking about this one again. My number 3, Charlie Brown Christmas.
Here we go.
So I really love the tree in that cartoon. Okay, Brian says since those count, he's going to go with The Year Without Santa Claus. I don't think I've seen that one. Or maybe I have and don't remember.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't and don't remember.
Yeah, but yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas. Thank you, Tina, for reminding me about a movie that wasn't even on my list.
Another movie that wasn't on his list.
What do you mean?
Well, Charlie Brown Christmas.
What do you mean another movie that wasn't on my list?
You forgot about Charlie Brown Christmas, and now you forgot about this one.
No, Charlie Brown Christmas is what I'm talking about.
Well, no. She said the Year Without Santa Claus.
Oh no, I've never seen that, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't be on the list.
Okay. I got you. I'm with you.
All right, that brings us to your number 2.
My number 2 is the original animated Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that one. The animation was cool, but it was fun because it was the original Dr. Seuss Grinch, and I actually read that. One of the teachers that I had when I was a kid read that to us from the Dr. Seuss book, and then
Yeah.
I actually saw the original animated version afterwards, and it was neat to see to read the book and then actually see the animated version of it afterwards, and it was just.
Do you remember who did the voice in that original one?
Oh,
It
I
was a
think
name
so.
everybody, well, maybe not everybody in the chat would know, but everybody in the chat should know.
I want to say I do, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm correct. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that I'm correct. So go ahead.
Boris Karloff.
Boy, I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't confident enough to remember to go, I know who that guy is.
Awesome. All right. There is going to be some discussion, I'm sure, about my number 2.
Oh God, here we go.
It's going to be controversial that it is this high on the list.
Well, if it wasn't controversial and weird, it wouldn't be Rebel Nerd Radio. Cheers.
Oh my gosh. 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh God. Is that technically a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's a Hanukkah.
Because I make the rules and I said.
Oh, God.
That is a great show. Love that movie. So irreverent. And just.
Technically, that's a Hanukkah specific animated movie.
I could have just said favorite holiday.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, that would be that would be in there, yeah. So yeah, technically that would be in there then.
All right, let's see your number 1.
My number 1 is actually the Disney Mickey Mouse version of the Christmas Carol. With
okay.
The Mickey version of the Christmas Carol was Scrooge McDuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that is actually, and the reason why is because when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of like DuckTales and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers and stuff like that. So I was a huge fan of those shows when I was a kid. So the Disney version of the Christmas Carol was I like that because it had like Scrooge McDuck in it. So I mean, it sounds weird, but that was So the Mickey version of the Christmas Carol. I can't say it. The Mickey Mouse Disney version of A Christmas Carol was my favorite. And for some reason, I can't freaking say Carol. Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol. The Mickey Mouse Disney version of A Christmas Carol is my number 1. It's my favorite. And Goofy as not Ebenezer, Marley, Jacob Marley. Goofy as Jacob Marley is just fun.
All right, my number 1 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Nice.
I mean, come on, Island of Misfit Toys. Those guys are great.
Yeah,
they've been talking about that one in the chat.
Which one?
The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about the heat miser and the cold miser. what's the dude's name? Yukon Jack or something like that. Yeah.
Yes, Yukon Jack.
That was great.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Actually,
well, that
Joy.
brings us to the end of our favorite animated holiday movies.
Mm-hmm. Joy actually asked the question, what's everyone's top version of A Christmas Carol?
Are we talking? Oh, man.
Animated. I'll throw it out there. I'll say, throw it in the chat. I'll say animated or live action.
Or live action.
Yep.
Man. Does Scrooged count?
See, okay, you and I agree. I was going to say that because I was going to say it technically it counts because it is a Scrooge style tale.
It is an adaptation of The Christmas Carol.
It is. It really is. But it's funny because they're doing a TV show about Scrooge, and Bill Murray is actually going through the Scrooge scenario, and it's called Scrooge. I've talked about this before, and I think we've done a show about our favorite live action Christmas movies. But the two movies, like my girlfriend, she loves to watch the Santa Claus movies. Those are her between the Santa Claus movies and Jim Carrey's version.
You talking about the Tim Allen movies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the Tim Allen movies. The Tim Allen Santa Claus movies, and then the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch is like movies that we have to watch for Christmas. And she asked me about my versions of them, and I said the two movies that I love to watch is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Scrooged. I love Scrooged.
Yeah.
Because honestly, for me, the part where he meets the ghost of the Christmas present is freaking hilarious.
Yeah. So
because he beats the shit out of him. She beats the shit out of him.
Right. So outside of Emmett Otter's Jugman Christmas, I would actually agree with those two being the movies that you need to watch.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. I have a T-shirt for the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. My girlfriend actually bought me this last year for Christmas. And it is when Chevy Chase gets his Jelly of the Month Club letter from his company, and he goes off this rant where he talks about his boss and he calls him these all kinds of insults. I have that entire speech on a T-shirt that I wear for Christmas because it is, every time I hear it, is hilarious. But Scrooge, I love Scrooge. Bill Murray's 1988 Scrooge. If you have not watched it, it is fantastic. It's a great movie.
Yeah. I mean, we used to do these like every Christmas we would have themed pajamas for the whole family. We haven't done it in quite some time, but one year our theme was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and everybody had a different quote on their pajamas from the movie, and I don't remember how long ago that was. I'm trying to find. She always takes pictures.
Brian, yeah, I love that. I love that one too, Brian. That one's great. I'm sorry. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is freaking funny. Joy,
there's her
Christmas Carol.
There's Joy's top 5 Christmas carols.
Bugs Bunny, Mickey, the Patrick Stewart one, which is good. The Patrick Stewart one's good. The Muppet and Scrooge. Yeah. See, I think Scrooged is.
Yeah. The Muppet ones were really good. So I like that one. I also really like the one with George C. Scott.
The George C. Scott one, yes, it is great, but it is also creepy. That is probably the creepiest one I've ever seen. The George C. Scott one is creepy. The one with Patrick Stewart is pretty good too. It's pretty dark, but I think the George C. Scott one is probably the creepiest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That one just like will scare the. Yeah, if you have not watched the one with George C. Scott, you folks need to watch it. It is. It's creepy. Creepy.
Man, I cannot find.
And I've heard rumor, and I really don't see the need for it. So this is just me talking. But I've heard rumor that Johnny Depp is actually poised to play Ebenezer Scrooge in a new remake of it. Honestly, I'm kind of curious how many remakes we need. But then again, how many times have people remade different Christmas songs?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. But the one thing I didn't understand, I know this is kind of going off on a different little tangent, but I heard, this is completely rumor, of course, but I've heard that it's actually going to be a Disney production, and there's a chance that if he works with Disney again, there may be a chance for a Pirates of the Caribbean Part 6, which I'm here for. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean series, so
Yeah.
we'll see. But that's completely a rumor. Like I said, I don't think we need another Christmas Carol, but who the hell knows? Maybe it's going to be a funny version of it. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like a comedy version of it. I have no idea. Yes.
Yeah, I can't.
Actually, Joy, that's kind of cool. She says, my mom made us watch White Christmas every year. My girlfriend's best friend and her family, we go over there for Thanksgiving every year, which we did again this year. We went over to their house for Thanksgiving this year, and every year after we finish Thanksgiving lunch and dinner, before everybody breaks for the evening, they watch White Christmas every year. That is like their family tradition. So we are set to. We sat and watched it again this year. We watch it every year, and there's certain parts that we're like, and there's certain parts that are a lot of fun to watch, and it's really cool, and to hear the history behind it, because that movie was made so long ago is a lot of fun. But yeah, we watch it every year after Thanksgiving.
Tina says she's going to see A Drunken Christmas Carol. The actors take shots as they act the play out.
I would think they'd want to take shots before they act the play out, because then it would be even more fun.
That's fair.
Joy says she thinks that the Johnny Depp one is real, and it's supposedly going to be called Ebenezer. Yeah, I agree, Tina. That actually would be fun. Yeah. They get trashed. Oh, she says they get trashed. Okay. Well, that would be actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. That would be fun. Yeah. All right. Well, what else are we going to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about in chat? Come on, chat. Tell me what you want to talk about.
What else do we have in here? Let's see. Ben says, also, we were talking about Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. He said Tailspin is better than Rescue Rangers. That's cool. Rescue Rangers episode, what? We watched Mickey Christmas. Ben said Rescue Rangers episode when? Question mark. I'm not sure what that means. Joy says her number one was Charlie Brown Christmas. Yeah. Charlie Brown Christmas is a really good one. I really liked Rudolph a lot better. I can't either. Yeah. Rudolph I thought was good in the original animated Grinch, and then I've actually always enjoyed the Christmas Carol as a Christmas story, just because of the Charles Dickens and everything behind it, and all the pedigree that goes along with it. And then when they did it with Mickey, and like I said, they did it with Scrooge McDuck, and they did it with Goofy as Jacob Marley and stuff like that. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Tina says, my favorite thing to do is go look at Xmas lights. That's a lot of fun. Actually, one of these years, we like to go to, we're not too terribly far from Branson, Missouri, here in Kansas. and they put on an excellent light show, or they have an excellent like Christmas lights display that they put on there in Missouri. So one year we want to actually go up there during Christmas and actually look at all the lights that they do, because they have ones that you can. They do the tunnel effect. They light up entire areas out there, and we also want to, like I was telling Steve, when we got back from Estes Park, it hadn't snowed up there yet in October. But one of these years, we want to go up there during Christmas, because they have a lot of good Christmas stuff that they do up there in Estes Park in Colorado, with the Stanley Hotel and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be a lot of fun. So Christmas lights, to see how people are doing them. The only thing I don't like this year is I've seen a lot of people are installing external lights with like Govee lights and stuff like that, and they're having other people install them, and then they just change the lighting aspect of their houses. And I'm like, that's kind of lazy. People used to actually go out and decorate, and it all stems back to that National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where if you watch the movie, he has a part where he covers his entire house in lights, and it's kind of funny because as soon as it actually comes on, the nuclear power plant has to throw in auxiliary power in order to keep things going, because his whole house is draining all the power. It's a lot of funny. It's a lot of fun, and it's funny because he tries to go overboard for Christmas, and it ends up backfiring in epic ways. So if you haven't seen Christmas Vacation, you need to watch it. It's funny.
Okay, I found the picture of everybody wearing the Christmas Vacation quotes.
Nice.
I'm trying to center in on what mine is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. The quote that I had on mine was, Can I refill your eggnog for you? Get you something to eat. I'll be out in the middle of nowhere and leave you for dead."
Oh yeah. And he was actually saying that to Eddie, and he just cousin Eddie. That's all the legal trouble and everything that happened with cousin Eddie or with Randy Quaid. He actually was a pretty good actor, and I liked him in a lot of the shows that he was in. He actually did really good. And so it's a kind of a shame that things went the way they did for him as far as his legal trouble is concerned, because that's just a classic movie, and I liked him in all this other stuff that he did. So
yeah, it's a good one. Cousin Eddie is pretty.
Yeah, Brian says It's a Wonderful Life is the one movie guaranteed to get me choked up. So my kids insist on watching it every year. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that 100%. Joy says it's probably going to be 85 degrees where I am in Christmas this year. Difficult for me to get into the spirit. We don't have a tree or anything. Oh, Joy, you need to put up a tree. Come on.
I mean,
think about the what is it? Is it the Bud Light? What commercial does that? There's a commercial that you see every year, and they have a palm tree, and the one guy's, it's like Hawaii, and the guy's whistling Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, and then they light up a palm tree with Christmas lights on it. So really, I mean, you can create the Christmas spirit whatever you want to. It's
I mean, if we're being real, it's kind of hard for me to get in the spirit too, but for completely different reasons. Oh man. So do you have any plans for this Christmas?
Corona. Okay, Brian says it's a Corona commercial. Excuse me. I thought it was Bud Light, but it's actually a Corona commercial.
Oh.
Okay. I'll be honest with you. I usually, what we do for work is we usually have the standby crew that goes on for Christmas, because there's a lot of people who have young kids who do a lot of stuff, and they have a lot of traditions for Christmas. So I'll be 100% honest with you. I usually take that Christmas standby and work during the Christmas holiday, because My daughter, for those of you who don't know, my daughter is now 23. She's getting ready to graduate from nursing school, and I mean, we all kind of live adult lives now and that kind of stuff. So the whole Christmas tradition stuff, we usually meet up and we have dinner, or we'll do something like a family dinner and exchange presents and things like that. But we don't usually do like the thing when I was a kid for Christmas. What I would do is I would we actually we woke up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we would be out there checking presents before the parents even got up. And we'd be shaking presents. We'd be looking at them, finding out whose was whose. And I think even one year when I was like really young, we would actually take the presents out from under the tree and we would separate them into piles. So we would figure out whose presents was which for the kids, and we would separate them into piles. And then we actually had a year where all the parents' presents were left under the tree and we didn't put them into piles. And it was, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when we did that. And we were like, get up, get up. And we would open presents. It was almost still dark outside, guaranteed. And we would, the parents were like, you guys, we would have the parents their presents. They're like, oh, we'll open them later. And one year, I remember my dad fell asleep on the couch, and he was sleeping while we were trying to open our presents because he was still tired, obviously. And they would go, all right, we're going to go back to bed. And they would go back to bed while the rest of us were opening our presents and playing with our toys. And it was crazy. It was fun. And then finally, now that I get into adulthood, it's like, I hope, we don't have to do that. I even know people that actually would open their presents on Christmas Eve, which kind of defeated the whole purpose of Santa Claus because they didn't want to get up early on Christmas morning and they didn't want to open up the presents. Tina says we were having a low-key Xmas. What do you mean low-key, Tina?
Yeah.
What is a low-key
what
Xmas?
is a low-key Christmas?
I'm kind of curious. What is a low-key Xmas? Let's see. What else? What about you guys, Steve? I mean, what are your plans?
I have no idea what our plans are. I don't think we have any plans. At least I haven't been told. I don't know, man. I just work here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if they've told me, I forgot or wasn't listening. Yeah, I mean, we may. I imagine we'll probably. Probably go over to my mom's house, maybe. I don't know.
Joy says we were allowed to open one present on Christmas Eve, and those were the non-Santa delivered presents, which makes sense. I hear that from everybody all the time, to be honest with you. That's how they get around Santa didn't deliver it. That was from me this time and not from Santa. Kind of thing. So that makes sense. Yeah. And Tina says we keep to ourselves. That still doesn't explain what a low-key Christmas is, Tina.
He wants more details.
Maybe I don't. I mean, if she's being that secretive about it, maybe I don't want more details.
Maybe you don't want to know.
If you're being that cryptic, maybe I don't want to know. I mean, naughty Santa and Mrs. Claus kind of stuff, or what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll do something because we have kids living in the house, so we got to do something special for them. Obviously.
Joy says, I will send out some texts to family members. Oh, Tina says it's just like any other day at my house.
That's fair.
I tend to think I do tend to think in the age of social media and things like that, it seems like unless you have kids who get into it, it just seems like
Another day.
It's just another day. Yeah. I mean, it's a day off, obviously, from work. You get a day off. Unless you have a lot of religious context in it or you have a lot of kids, it doesn't really seem to be that it affects people that don't. I mean, it just, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I really do hope that all of you folks who are listening in the chat, either now or in the rewind, I really do hope you have a great Christmas. And for whatever reason you celebrate it, because I know there's a lot of people who celebrate it for different reasons. I hope you have a great holiday weekend. I hope it's peaceful. I hope it's good for you in whatever way that you celebrate it. And I know there's a lot of different ways that you do that. But I've always been the kind of person that kind of like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day isn't the only day that you should show the person that you love how much you love them or how much you appreciate them. And Christmas should be the same way. You shouldn't just do things on Christmas because it's Christmas. You should do things throughout the year because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And, you should try to celebrate that type of joy all year around.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I want a job for Christmas. That'd be awesome.
You should go sit on Santa Claus's lap and ask him for one.
I ain't sitting on nobody's lap.
Tina says, my son is 19, so no small kids, but we will enjoy the day together as a family. Yeah, wonderful. That's cool.
I mean,
that's cool.
Yeah, my youngest is about. My youngest just turned 20. So yeah, we don't. But we have grandkids living in the house with us. So
yeah. I mean, hopefully, if you get a chance, I hope that everybody gets to enjoy the day with family and friends. And like I said, celebrating however way is best for you, and that kind of thing. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a happy holiday or a Merry Christmas, depending on how you celebrate, or a Happy Hanukkah, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
it's great. That kind of thing. So, it's a great time of the season to reflect on family and friends and things like that at the very least. So I hope you get a chance to do that and that kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And so next week, we are going to be doing our special... Well, we're going to be talking about Rogue One, but we are going to be talking about it from a very specific perspective. We're going to get very, very specific and focus when talking about Rogue One. And we're doing it because it is the 9th anniversary of its theatrical release. So I do have, this is the thumbnail for it. And unless I change my mind between now and next Tuesday, the title of next week's episode is going to be Blasters, Boots, and the Rebellion. So that probably is not going to give you a very good idea of what the topic is, but JD knows.
For those of you who don't know, Rogue One obviously is Steve's favorite movie in the Star Wars mythos. And since it's the 9th anniversary, we thought we'd touch on we would touch on some subjects that we don't normally talk about when it comes to Rogue One. And I actually have an idea that I'm going to throw to Steve later here that we're going to talk that I may fill in.
Jenny and I are going to talk after we end the live stream because we got
it's not going to be it's definitely not going to be a typical Rogue One conversation. So, if you are interested, if you like Rogue One, please tune in. We are actually not going to be talking about the regular talking points. We are actually going to try to throw in some different type of information.
And we're going to have some guests.
And we're going to have some guests. So we're going to have, it's going to be a different conversation. So yes, please come and be a part of it.
Yes, and it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. The week after that is the 23rd, so we are actually not going to have an episode.
Yep.
The week after that is the 30th, so I don't have any plans to not do an episode, but I also don't know what we're going to talk about.
Oh, I think we could talk about like what we hope to see in 2026 from Star Wars.
So another Shenanigans episode?
Sure, why not?
We'll workshop that.
Yeah.
We'll think about it. But anyway, so next week we're doing Rogue One. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, I think. I love talking about Rogue One.
Yeah, of course you do.
But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us in the chat room and talking all sorts of nonsense. And thank you for those watching on YouTube live or on the replay. And we wish you and your
Joy came in with a good suggestion.
2025
wrap up,
wrapping what up?
and predictions of 2026.
It's a thought. Anyway, yeah.
I like it, Joy.
We wish all of you happy holidays, however you choose to celebrate them. And as always, may the Force be with you.